Just back from my bay now, showered, cleaned up, and about to head for breakfast. Then the plan is to go and get a massage. The body's feeling a bit sore today, so tough week of training, even though I'm on holidays. And a good massage now today, set me up for the week ahead. One more night left here in PB. Should probably take it handy tonight because we have an early start tomorrow again, heading for Krabby, and then we'll start making our way further north. Just landed in Krabby after smashing on the gym session. We got up bright and early this morning, leave the PP Islands on a boat that was absolutely jam-packed. There's barely any seats for people. A lot of people just sit on the floor or up on the upper deck. We were lucky enough, these girls moved their bags for us so we were able to get seats. And it was raining for a lot of us. Aideen had her poncho on, but I used the towel in my bag. And it was grand, it wasn't too rough or wet or anything like that, but 2 hours to get to Krabby, which is where we are now. We checked in, well we didn't check in, we dropped our bags because we can't check in till 2, and we just went to this gym here. Still can't think of the name of it, what was the name?
Fitness Plus.
Fitness Plus. It's grand as gyms go, you know, you can get a good workout in there.
It's
The
kind of
machines are a bit old, weights are a bit all over the place, but there's like, you still get a decent workout in there. We're just about to head to a cafe and try and do a bit of work. We've seen the reviews for this place are pretty good, and an Australian person said the coffee is almost as good as it is in Melbourne, which is a good sign. And yeah, let's go and see what it's like. Tasty. Very good. Can confirm. There's coffee as well. Oh, it's very good. Hello, I'm just looking, thank you. Just after having a steak dinner in a place called Tin and Grill. Really, really nice spot. Steak took about an hour to come out for. Other than that, it was actually really nice. And we had chips and rice on the side, they didn't get a bit of veg. It was very, very clean. Where are we going? We're in some market there now. Trying to find our way back to the hotel. Fucking just walking through the markets there, and right in front of us here was either a mouse, I say it was a mouse. I don't know, it was big enough, it could have been a rat. Anyway, we were walking up and I was just looking at this thing on the ground. I was like, what the fuck is this in front of me? And next thing, there's this woman walking straight towards her. I was like, oh my god, she's gonna kick it. And she just missed it, but it jumped out of the way, and next thing I started fucking nearly nibbling at her. She didn't even notice. And I was like, right, let's get the fuck out of these markets. So we were gonna go back to that lake place, not a chance. No, are we going back there? Fuck's sake. I feel like I'm back in Ireland when the rain is falling. Just outside 7-Eleven here, picking up a bit of water for the room. We're up again early in the morning to head to Koh Samui. We were going to go to Koh Samui National Park, but we might still. Let's see. We've just arrived now in Koh Samui in a gym called Punch It here, having a bit of pre-workout snack before they tackle a bit of Muay Thai, doing a bit of work here as well, as you can see. Koh Samui, beautiful so far. We had a long day of travelling this morning between getting the bus to another bus to the boat, and then by the time we got here it was about 1 o'clock, so we just chilled out a little bit in the resort that we're staying in, Canal or something. It's really, really nice resort. Black Friday deal as well, which was nice to get. And yeah, I'm just about to eat this now and then go smash the session. I'm about to eat this stir-fry fish fillet with red curry, and I had 4 chilies as a rate, and I said, no, I won't be able to do 4, can you reduce it? Because it looked tasty on the menu, so I got it down to 2 chilies, but it's just a little taste of my, well, I got a little bit of the sauce in my fingers, and I'd say it's going to blow the head off me, so let's see. Not overly powerful, overly powering. I definitely wouldn't have been able to handle 4 chilies though. I'm good for a bit of spice, to be fair to me. Starting to heat up though. Back to the roads on fire. Fuck. I have to get another can. It's not going away like. Oh, my tongue is on fire. Stop videoing me, seriously, you're annoying me. Just finished it there now, and I bit into one of these little balls that was in the dish. Swear to God, thought the tongue was going to fall off me. I have to flatten it about 3 cans of coke to cool it down, as the sweat was pouring off again as well. So, 1 chili is enough. Today I'm going to update you on the price of everything that we get. So we just got 2 coffees this morning, an Americano and a flat white. It was 250 baht. We're just in the elite gym here now in Koh Samui, and we just got 2 day passes, 350 baht, so about €8 each, €9, and water 20 baht. It's getting protein shake or smoothie, super cheap, 150 baht, and then with the add-ons it works out. I'm getting banana and blueberry as well in my oat protein shake, so it's 165 baht, less than 5. So I was just having this thought, right? The fact that I'm such an animal and I can lift crazy weight, probably over twice my weight for deadlift, 2.5 times my weight, but like I was a really skinny kid. So I'm wondering, is it my body that was capable of doing that, or was it your mind? It must be your mind, because the body wasn't capable before. So,
Yeah, but
you know what I'm getting at?
You build muscle and strength.
Yeah, but it's in here you're the animal, like it's in your mind. If you think you're an animal, if you believe it. Just finished breakfast here in Tubi Sweet. I got an omelette with some sourdough. Aileen got the shakshuka, which she wasn't very happy with because the eggs were undercooked. And she said it when they came out, and she ordered an almond croissant, but they actually ended up giving us the almond croissant for free. So it is good to speak up, I suppose, when you're not happy with your meals. So it worked out at 540 baht altogether. We were just in the shop there, and we got 2 bottles of water, and Aileen got some Haribo jellies, and it came to 66 baht. We are just up in the cocoon in Koh Samui. It's a viewpoint with a restaurant, and as you can see here, the view is absolutely incredible. It's about 15 minutes from where we're staying. Barely made it up here on the scooter. With about 1 bar left in the fuel gauge, so I might have to freewheel on the way down. But we just got some food here. Our lunch meal today after our workout. Double cheeseburger, some chips. We're just on the way back to the apartment, hotel in Cocoon, the viewpoint kind of restaurant. It's overlooking Koh Samui. Now this is probably the priciest meal that we've had so far. It was 2,000 baht, which is €50. Before that, we got a main meal. It was a burger with chips, it was actually quite good, and 2 coffees afterwards. I had a Coke Zero as well. So priciest meal I would say since we got here, but it's because of the location, the viewpoint. Obviously it is beautiful up there. You're overlooking the island and the airport. So yeah, that would have to be the priciest meal we've had so far. Everything else is probably at most €30. So we just arrived in the Fisherman's market here, about 10 minutes north of where we're staying. We are going to see what it's about. What's down here, starting to get a bit more lively now as we get closer to it. We're going to see if there's some place to eat. If not, we'll go somewhere else. But we think we spotted the place we're going to go to anyway, Thai tapas. But we'll have a quick look around before we grab a bite to eat. So we decided to go to this Thai tapas. Thai tapas, sorry. And pretty good rate, 4.8 and about 600 reviews, so that's always a good sign. So we went with this tacos to begin with, and then we're going to have a sea bass fillet and some grilled chicken with some curry, some phangan curry I think, or something like that, with a side of rice. It came to about 30, just shy of €30 for 22 waters also. Ice enough again, more than most places. So today has actually been an expensive enough day. So I'm going to have to go back and actually tot up the whole amount. But I'm pretty sure it was under €100 between the two of us today. We ate out 3 times. Went to the gym, had a smoothie in there. I don't know if we account for that earlier, we did. Yeah, so pretty sure it was less than 100. Cocktails next to the beach, bro.
Get one, sir.
Nothing that much. Absolutely huge. We just thought it was going to be one little strip, but it just goes on and on and on, and then we're down in the food stalls now. And getting absolutely everything here. Everything, anything. You name it. It smells a bit strong, bro. So this morning we're going doing something a little bit different. Well, I am anyway. It's a mobility class, stretching class, is it? For your hips and your, what else? Legs and hips basically, yeah? There's a mobility class for your legs and hips, which is something that I actually am quite tight in that area, particularly my hips, so Aideen wanted to give it a go, so I said, well, come along, see what it's like. We just finished the deep stretch session, and I just got a reminder of how unflexible I am. Probably the class is too advanced for me. The teacher even said that afterwards, that was a normal stretching class. I probably should have went there. We're only here for a few days. I just said I'll come along, enjoying it in, but got a good stretch. Definitely need to work on my mobility more. Another day in Thailand. Our actual final full day in Koh Samui. We're just on the way to the gym now, and we're going to do a what I eat in a day in Thailand. Give you an idea of what it's like, how clean the foods can be, how to make some snack choices. Just having a quick coffee before we go to the gym. We were going to go to this gym called Star Gym. It's right next to the other one we went to, Elite Gym, a little bit down the road, and we decided not to because there's no AC there, it's open, there's a couple of fans and stuff, but it's kind of not what we want to train in at the minute. The Elite Gym is completely enclosed, good air conditioning, very good facility. And there's some other good leg equipment that I was actually looking to try out in there as well, so we're going to go back in there. So I'm still traumatized from the deep stretching class we did yesterday. Before we went in there was this like fly yoga session on where they used these hammocks and they're swinging through the air and everything, but I presumed I was just going to be doing a bit of stretching in the stretching class, and we started actually using them at the beginning, and I was looking at it and I was just like, what, you have to sign me up for here? So it actually wasn't too bad in the end. I got into it and I'm just doing some basic stuff. I couldn't even do that. She was just laughing at me. Yeah, we didn't actually go up and swing around in the air, but we were hanging from them, like doing dead hangs to stretch our backs and to stretch our hips. We were putting our legs into them. I was actually able to do some of them, but I was finding it challenging, very, very challenging. I did feel uncomfortable that I was the only fella in there as well. But I do know something that I don't need to work on my mobility, especially as I get older. You know, you get away with a lot in your early 20s and even late 20s, but now I feel like if I don't do some form of mobility or stretching, that injuries just start to rack up pretty quickly. So I feel uncomfortable, as I said, but you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable, you know, if you want to progress in something, whether it's mobility, like I'm not talking about, or it's the gym, or it's a sport, a martial art, whatever it is you want to get better at, there's going to be a bit of a comfort there. You have to become comfortable, you get comfortable.
Will I set you a challenge, so? Will I set you a goal?
Splits.
No. All I'm gonna say is that when we go back to Dubai, that you go to the flexibility and mobility class once a week.
Yeah.
You will? It's on camera.
Yeah. So yesterday evening after the deep stretch class, I wanted to get in some Muay Thai. I try and get in like 2 or 3 sessions a week out here. While I'm out here, make the most of it. Actually, totally get a bit of jiu-jitsu in as well. There is jiu-jitsu here, but obviously it's primarily Muay Thai. But there's this really good gym called Punch It. I think it was like €20 for a private session with like one of the best coaches in the gym. and yeah, it was definitely the toughest one. I've done 3 private since I got there, and this one was definitely the toughest. Now, saying that, I wasn't fueled up as much as I usually would be for the sessions, but anyway, the coach was like the head coach, and he really put me through my paces. Like, I was like literally dead after on the floor, and at the end of the session I was telling Eddie he was like doing a conditioning for your core, like to do sit-ups. I should have videoed this, but I had to do sit-ups where you put your feet underneath the bag, and every time you pop up, you come back down, and he smacks you into the stomach with the toy pad. So I had to do like 50 of those. I thought I was never going to end, but
They start today.
thought I'd ever marked there, but a little bit fatigued. My body's a bit fatigued. I'm going to try and get a massage today. Just finished our workout and I grabbed a quick post-workout smoothie. In this smoothie we have a bit of protein, banana, blueberries, some oats, and I think that's it. So what I eat in a day, this is the first meal for me. I trained fasted, just had a coffee beforehand. I'm actually going to go and get some proper breakfast. So next meal of the day is Turkish eggs. Some Greek yogurt here mixed in with the eggs. Actually I had Turkish eggs for the first time last week. It's quite nice, so seen it on the menu here again. So to give it a try, this place here is like. Some sourdough bread on the side. And that's the next meal today. Second meal of today, we went back to the Fisherman's Market to a place called Koh Samui that Aileen wanted to go to, and it was a really nice spot on the beach, and I ordered chicken with a side of baked potato. Plenty of chicken there, plenty of protein, which is exactly what I wanted, and that was our lunch for today. So as you can see here, we have the office dining table all in one, and I just ordered in this buttered chicken dish for the final meal of today.
It's not the final meal. You have a yogurt tea.
Oh, I have a dessert. Can't forget the dessert. But we'll probably be using the same spoon that I'm using for this, as we don't have any cutlery in this place. So another thing is, Aileen didn't bother ordering anything, and I knew this would happen, that she would want some. So she's literally eating my naan bread, and well, she can have the sauce if she wants, but she's eating my naan bread and my rice. Like, she's not getting any chicken. She should have ordered some herself. On to the final meal of today. We have this Greek yogurt special. Just literally classic Greek tub of yogurt. There's 50 grams of protein in this whole tub. There's a scoop of protein gone in, so that probably brings it up to 75. I'm not going to have the whole 75. I'll be sharing it with Aileen. And just to add a bit more to the dessert, a few berries, and I've already actually added a bit of dark chocolate. Good healthy fats, some nutrients from the berries, and a good wallop of protein in this tub. My main priority every day, for that matter, is to hit my protein goal. I'll definitely have done that today after this meal. So you'll remember I had a smoothie for breakfast with some eggs and toast. That was already 50 grams of protein there between the eggs and the smoothie. At lunch then, it was a late enough lunch, I had a massive plate of chicken and barbecue chicken with a side of roast potatoes. So again, some good healthy carbs and protein, and there'll be some fats there with the cooking oils and whatnot as well. Then our last main meal of the day, I ordered it in. You've seen the buttered chicken. Again, good combination there of protein, carbs, and there's going to be some fats in that as well. But the main priority is protein. So I would have easily hit 50, if not more, 60, because it was such a big portion for lunch. And then again, probably maybe another 30 or 40 for dinner. So that total brings us up to, if we give the second one 60, that's 110, 30 or 40, I'm already up to 150. Then what we have here is 70, so I'm probably going to eat half of this. That's another 30, that's 180 grams of protein. That's perfect for me. So again, it's not that difficult to get a protein in when you are traveling on holidays. You just need to think about it a little bit more. So on this day, we arrived in Koh Samui, but when we got there, I was absolutely wrecked. I had no sleep the night before and ended up starting to feel a bit sick, so I spent a lot of this day in bed, unfortunately. This was definitely the nicest accommodation though that we stayed in across the whole trip in Thailand. It was beautiful here. Wish I was able to enjoy it a little bit more, but the views were unbelievable and it was right on the beach. It was really beautiful. The next day, I did manage to get myself up and about. We explored the beach a little bit. We walked the whole way up along here as far as you can see. As you can see here, I'm quite shook, dragging myself along. So just after a bit of grub in Bubba's breakfast place, it's actually quite nice, had pretty high ratings. I got the potato hash with eggs. Aileen got some sourdough with some eggs, just plain and simple today. And I got the V60 coffee, which is the only other place I've seen it other than Portugal, in what was the place? Albufeira. Still feeling probably only about 60%. Energy isn't great. Fucking nose is like a tap. The headache is gone a little bit, thankfully. The stomach isn't too bad. But yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to try and get out and about. I don't want to waste another day in bed. I literally spent all day yesterday in bed and slept for about 16 hours last night. So yeah, I just need to get moving today and do some shit. Sometimes you forget you're not in Dubai anymore. You left the keys in the ignition. They easily get taken here. In Dubai, never had to worry about.
As long as we are flying, all the world is going well. All the world is going well.
We just went to watch the sun setting. We actually went to the rock bar first, but then we realised they only take cash, which we didn't have. A lot of places like that in Thailand, they only take cash, but across the way, the place we were going to go to originally, Siam something, we went down there instead. It was actually a really nice, modern restaurant right on the water, so we thought we were going to catch a good sunset there, but unfortunately, it's cloudy. Well, it wasn't until the sun was just about to set, and then it got cloudy, so it was still nice, still looked pretty cool, but they haven't caught a proper sunset yet since we got there. We ordered a steak. I ordered a steak in this place as well. Apparently it was meant to be 250 grams. No, it definitely was not 250 grams. I hate that when people, or when restaurants say a portion size and then it's not what it is. I said it to him as well and he was like, oh, it is 250 grams. I know what 250 grams of steak looks like because I cook it myself quite a lot. So it's a bit disappointing. Tasted not bad, but just, you know, when you're looking for a proper feed, you want to be getting the right amount, so especially when you're paying for it. It was like 20 something euros as well, which back home is probably normal price, but here it's actually expensive. So tonight we found this night market which is just up the road, showing the Man United game as well, which is an extra bonus. But we got all this food here. I got a Thai green curry, Aileen got a mazaman, we got 2 drinks, all for under 10 euros. So we definitely need to start eating out more in these night markets. Just after arriving in Koh Samui, after about an hour and a half, and a 30, which is rough enough. Bad seats, sitting outside. Should have fucking paid the extra $100 back to go into the air conditioning, but I'm too tight to do that. So we're just on the way now to our hotel in Koh Samui, Chantalay it's called. Koh Samui was very, how would you say, old Thailand. The roads are quite shit, as you can see, and bounce around the place. But it is a cool island. So here we're staying in the Chantalay Hotel, really nice spot. We actually, when I was here 6 years ago, I stayed on this exact road, just down here in this hostel. just by chance happened to be staying up the road from it. I think it's called Summer Hostel or something. Right across from the supermarket here. Funny, in the gym here, I remember training in this gym. Going to this summer cafe place. It says it's open till 4 p.m. but it's closed now and it's only 2 p.m. So we're gonna go down to this place called D Cafe and breakfast hotel, which looks really, really good. Oh yeah, I ordered breakfast before we left. Well, I didn't order breakfast for me. Hers came out for some reason, mine didn't. And I haven't eaten. I had a protein shake there, but I am fucking famished at the minute now, so I need to get something into me. This place looks really good. So, in this place, the cafe, I ordered a coffee for 65 baht, just a cappuccino, and I got a croissant. I didn't get a croissant, I got I ordered an omelette with onion, tomato, bacon, cheese, avocado, toast. So hopefully that hits the spot. 175 baht for the omelette and 65 baht for the cappuccino. Quick maths, 2, 580, 240 baht. Not bad. Which is 5, 6, 7, 650, €7. Just finished eating in the cafe. The cafe was quite shit. Saying best coffee in all the reviews, but we got a cappuccino there and probably the worst coffee. Well, $18 was the worst coffee she's had since we got here. I still drank all of mine, so I don't know can I say that. The omelette was good though. It ain't got muesli and yogurt. What was that like?
Yeah, it was good.
They didn't said it was good, so it wasn't too bad. But the reviews are probably so high because on Google it says, or not on their table it says leave a review and you get something for free. So they're giving out like fucking, I don't know, croissant or something if you leave a review. That's probably why there's such high reviews. So yeah, tricking people into giving them high stars. But like, to be fair, the food was pretty good. It was just the coffee. So I'm finally getting a proper motorcycle. Well, a dirt bike. One that I have at home, Honda CRF 300. I'm going around in scooters, but I feel they're a little bit gay for me. They're just not my cup of tea, you know. So, plan is to get a proper bike, tear around and that. I know what the Honda CRFs are like, they're good fun. So we finally got a proper motorcycle. Check out this bad boy. Honda CRF 300cc Enduro, king of the off-road. 18, first time taking a spin on one of these, so should be fun. So, we took a spin up to the secret bar on the dirt bike and the Honda. Took it for a proper test drive. Plenty of power there. Good fun. We're going up these hills, zigzaggy hills. We'll get some footage of this as well tomorrow. Okay, Ian will go to the camera. She's afraid to let go of me.
Because I'll fall off.
You won't fall. Anyway, you do it when you're on the scooter, don't you?
Because I have a proper seat. Here I'm hanging. If you like go up, this is what happens.
The acceleration. Anyway, then up to the secret bar. It's packed up though. Good views, but food was kind of shit options, like, to be honest. We just chilled out for a little bit.
Like 5 minutes.
The sunset wasn't really great. It's too cloudy again. But there is unreal views up there. I'd imagine on a clear day the sunset's unbelievable. We might take a trip up there again, but it's right on the other side of the island. But the other side of the island here is only 10 minutes away, so. Just finished eating in Choo Choo's and we had a Thai green curry and a Massaman curry with 2 Coke Zeros. And it just came to 390 baht, which is just shy of €10. Quite good. down the main strip in Koh Samui. Some of the old bars around the place around before here. Really busy. I hate the way they let the scooters up and down the walking strip. It's quite annoying. But tonight anyway, we're just gonna try and chill out. We're not gonna be going out ratting. I'm actually going to get a joint here now to help me do a bit of creative work. Because the weed over here is labels to do whatever you want to do, whether it's relax, have a laugh, go to sleep, get creative and do a bit of work. So I went on and pick out a creative one. Just on Koh Samui beach now after having a meal. Rough day at the office today. That sickness really took a lot out of both of us. I had to stay in bed for a good bit just to recover. Only starting to feel a little bit better now when it's like 7 or 8 at night. The Koh Samui beach here is quite nice, peaceful. Some fire shows up here. Last night, right after dinner, we were just sitting there and waiting to pay. 18 spotted like a rat up on the roof. Huge one, absolutely massive. It's the second one we've seen since we got to Thailand. Absolutely rotten. He was one of the biggest I've ever seen, and he just came out of the place we were eating in, like, so. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good sign. But anyway, we're just walking up here and getting some steps in to see the fireworks here. And that's it. We'll get home early enough as well tonight because we're not the party animals we used to be. And we're still kind of recovering. Hopefully tomorrow we get to see a bit more of the island and not feel sick doing it.
Kill him.
Present.
So you're sick?
Dying. It's the only cure. Kind of change. So, as you can see, it's absolutely pissing. It's actually calmed down a little bit now. It was worse, but we were going to do a bit of exploring today, going up to 2 of the different viewpoints to Koh Samui. But we're going to have to probably wait a little bit longer till this heavy rain passes. So we're going to get a massage there now. And we never actually get into this one before. And as it was pissing out of the heavens there a while ago, we decided to get a massage just to pass the time a little bit because there's not a whole lot else you can do. So I had a pretty deep massage. The one was rough enough, not in that kind of way, like, but so we decided then to go up to one of the viewpoints here. As you can see, I actually haven't been to this one before. It's really nice. It's very, very cloudy today and overcast, so probably doesn't show up as nice as it actually looks on the phone, but it is pretty cool. We just spotted this one on the way to the one we're actually going to. The one we're going to is called West Coast. This one then is called Love Koh Samui Viewpoint. So, got a quick coffee here. You have to pay. You have to order something here. Some of the viewpoints you go to, there's none of this. Like, it's like you just climb up to a rock and stuff. Probably go to one of them. That's the one I thought we were going to. Whereas this one, you actually have to pay to view the viewpoint, I suppose. That's how they make a bit of money. Even if you don't buy something, you have to give 20 back. Fair enough, I suppose. But anyway, we'll see those rocks there. That's what the viewpoint's usually like. See those rocks? That's what they're usually like, and you have to scale up, and there'll be ropes and everything to pull yourself up. So Aileen can't wait to do that. She loves a bit of climbing, and we're going to go West Coast one. That one looks even harder than that one. on Bear Grylls, hiking through the mountains of Koh Tao. Let's see what we come across. Aideen is using a plastic bag as a defense from the mosquitoes, as she heard on TikTok that it works really well. Okay to come up? Thank you. Up here. There's the viewpoint, lads. Absolutely big. Holy shit. Absolutely soaked. That was a tough one. But we made it. There is shoes, right? See the bit of rocks here to get up there. It's cool. Just a note, whenever you do your hikes up to the viewpoint, don't get a massage before. And there's still oil all over your body because the mosquitoes are just like attracted to you much more. Plenty of bites on the way up to that, so I'm literally hiking through the forest. On the way back is a little bit easier. Could have just went up an easier path, to be honest, if we knew, but it's a nice viewpoint. You get 100 baht to get up there each, but then you get a free drink. Well, it's not obviously not free, you're paying for the drink really with the 100 baht. On the way down, just get a water or whatever if you want to get a Coke Zero or something. It was a good one, nice viewpoint though. But they're tough going, they're not easy. You're literally hiking up mountains through forestry and stuff like that to get there. Just on our way back to the ferry terminal here in Koh Tao. To cut our journey, or our trip I should say, a little bit short. So we're getting the ferry from Koh Samui now. Then we'll go flying from Koh Samui to Bangkok. In Bangkok,